Hey guys and gals, Joakim Boybe here. We're finally back at the go-kart track Lurken here in lovely Uppsala, Sweden. You're probably wondering why, oh why do you pick up your side stand with your hand? Well, this is why. Yep, bone cancer, long time ago. So here we go, finally some track time, and why not start off with some overtakes. I'm very particular about my overtakes and really keep a nice and cozy distance to the person being overtaken, not to scare them and not getting into trouble myself. You should always do the overtakes towards the inside of the corner, as the natural tendency is for the overtakee to drift towards the outside. And please, if you realize that you have a faster rider behind you, don't give it all the throttle on the straights. It's better to let off and let the faster rider by. Everyone will be happier. And take it easy, it's no medal at the end of the practice session anyway. So yeah, we're in the fast group. And for once I have my sights set on Kenneth. Yeah, he's riding his BMW S1000RR here in front of us, and he's the main instructor in the fast group and an active racer. He has really lifted my riding to new abilities, and finally I'm able to at least keep up with him, at least on this occasion. So yeah, we're at the new section of the track. This nice sweeping right-hander leading up to hard brake for this corner. And we're coming up to this quite steep right-hander, taking it on first gear here, and we have a long sweeping left-hander and some cones. Not much of a problem, and we come into this S section. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky. And we have my nemesis, the steep horseshoe right-hander. So I used to have some real problems getting around there with the lines that I prefer, but finally I think I'm doing a decent job of it. And we're coming up to this 90 degrees right-hander, and we have this double right that you take in one sweeping corner. And up to another tricky 90 left, 90 right, and you need to stay far to the left to get early on the gas and on another straight. As you probably can tell, I'm not doing a very good job of it, because he pulls quite a bit of distance on me out to the start-finishing straight. So yeah, need to work on that as well. The big revelation for me on this track was to actually change gears more often. Usually shift up to third here. I think that's unnecessary, and I'm thinking about going down to first here. I'm in second gear now. But yeah, the solution to this corner was to downshift like I just did to the first gear for that corner. Usually I took that corner on second gear, and that made the bike push, and it really didn't want to turn, and I couldn't figure out what the problem actually was. But downshifting to first gear really made the bike want to turn, as I was more or less dragging the rear wheel using like the rear brake, which I don't have. I only use the front brake normally, but having a strong engine brake going into these tight corners really made all the difference. And I actually shaved from the first session to this session 3.5 seconds of my lap times, and as you can tell, I was pretty pleased with that.
Fan vad nice. Fan vad nice. Det där var så jävla nice. Shit. Oh my god. Jävla shot alltså. Så jävla nice. 1.09 940. Fy fan. 139 GPS. Ja, det är bra. Kändes jävligt bra. Finns så kvar att ta av förstås. Men shit. Jävlar, när man taggar ner till ettan i de tajta böjarna. Där du får puttra runt på tvåan och den knuffar på liksom. Fy fan vad nice. Vilken kick!